Hello YouTube, Just Crickmore here, and as you can see, I have Buddy Ragnarok! And the really old trial deck that I got a while back that I didn't open in a YouTube video. But here it is, Savage Steel. It's very rare these days. I don't know how I got a hold of one. But what's even more amazing is that I got my own Buddy Ragnarok. Remember that video I made asking if someone could find it for me and send it to me? That video is now null and void. Comment down below if I should delete that video because that video is now pointless. But anywho, you came for an unboxing, even though these are very old. Savage Steel. The only Danger Worlds trial deck that's ever been released in the game. Don't know why, but it is. It's the only way to get a free Danger World flag. These are things you don't need to see. What we came to see were the cards. Can I just slide this out? Yes, I can. Okay. What do we got? So we have an Armor Knight Cerberus, an Armor Knight Black Drake, Griffin. I'm sure these are all pretty boring, considering this is like literally year one of Buddyfight. A lot of these are staples in an Armor Knight deck anyway, even though a lot of better options have come out like Cerberus Ace. But people still use Armor Knight Eagle, right? I mean, there is no meta anymore. Buddyfight's been dead for 2 years. Rest in peace, competitive Buddyfight, and the game as a whole. This is the last set ever printed for the series, that's why I have it. I'm close to 100% collection of the game. Drill Bunker! Yeah, that's still a good impact. Pay 2 gauge, you melee cast if you have a monster in your center. Give one of your weapon on the field 4,000 power, another 2 critical and penetrate. And if the weapon is stand, like you didn't use it to attack this turn, you can attack with it now, because that's how impacts work sometimes. And of course. And the My Buddy card version of Cerberus. I don't understand why these exist, but they do. I think I got rid of the Drum Bunker Dragon one, and now I'm regretting getting rid of that card, even though I think it was in the reprint set. I have to buy the recollection. The only and there we go. And the only trial deck to give you a Danger World flag. I'd say this is a pretty good trial deck, considering it's very basic. So if you want to learn to play Buddyfight, go with year 1 trial decks. They're very simple to learn. Don't go with something like the N0. Wait, why would you do that? That's God Clock. That is really complicated because the flag has its own abilities. Anywho, oh my, Buddy Ragnarok. Where's the opening? There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Dear Buddy Fighter, thank you for your support over the past 6 years. Well, I wasn't there for the whole game. I was only there for the last 4 months. No, 5 months. No, actually, no. I was there for the last 2 years. No. By the time I found Buddyfight, Drago Knight was the newest set. So I still had an entire year's worth of sets coming out. And then Buddy Ragnarok came out. And then there was only a year left in the competitive scene. Okay, so I was around Buddyfight for at least a year of these 6 years. It's been a truly exciting journey, and it was great having you with us. And it's printed on a Buddyfight card. How often do you see this? A TCG ends, and the company that made the game decides to put a message on a Buddyfight card. I never thought I'd own this set ever, especially after they became hard to find, but I do now. Raise the flag. What do we got? Oh, this is a cool little thing. Okay. I know that this thing is packed with cards. It's the final release after all. Oh, and a thing? What's this? Oh, it's advertising. What would you still be advertising it? The show is over. I wish there was a second season. This app is no longer available, and I don't even know what season of Vanguard is up now. But this is a cool box. Now time to go through all the cards that are in this set, because there's a lot to go through. Lots of rebirth cards, lots of final print cards. Oh my. There's a reason this set is expensive as all hell. Whoo! We're about to dig into some a lot of cards. Oh my goodness. What do we got? First we have our Drum Bunker Dragon Rebe. Our Jackknife Dragon Rebe. They redid the Bow Burst Smasher? Cool. Bots. And look, see? I was just talking about the original Armor Knight Cerberus. This is the rebirth version. Dragolem. Yersineus. Oh, you're going to be so useful for my Plague deck. Kid Ibuki. Miseria, even though the SP version still looks cooler. Rebirth Levitine. This is going to be clutch. I'm building Levitine. Levitine's one of my favorite decks in Buddyfight. So having this... Oh, do I want to even run the original Levitine? This one's so good. Azidahaka. The rebirth cards with the Rebe, you may as well just call them retrains. That's probably what they were going for. Abigail, Athora, Yamigeto. If you want to look at all these cards in depth, my video is not the one for that. But I'll link below to the website that has all these cards so you can look at them further if you want to. Gear God, El Quixote, Tenbu, Shadow Dragon. Like that deck wasn't already busted enough as is. Now you have this version. Grangades. Oh, the Jeopard for Searing Executioners. Oh, Mary Sue, Demon Lord Osmodai, or Omni Lord Osmodai, I mean. Oh, the Silhouette Joe from Triple D. Yami Gitsune. Ziyun. Did all the Omni Lords get retrains? Byakuya. Oh, the Blade Dancer dude. Oh, Blade Beast. The Blade Beast. Tanuki. Oh, I want to build Guru so badly. I want to build a lot of Buddyfight decks, honestly. The game is fun when you actually play it. Ricky. Remember when we all thought he was an Omni Lord? Good times, good times. Jaeger Revolted. Like the original Revolted wasn't powerful enough. No, power creep. Bladewing Phoenix. Remote Trickster. Oh, him. Sylph. Kimura. Iceblade Joker. Durandal. Stellar Deity Astraeus. Oh, the foiling on these things. Ooh, Count Dawn. How many Omni Lords has that been? Death Basilica. I never understood the building Basilica. Death Gaze. Gallows. So 100 Demons. Oh, I actually have this Azidahaka. This is the Triple D one. Mukuru. Okay. Looks like all the Omni Lords got a retrain. Takasuke. Blazer Frill. Remember her. Oh, of course. Origin Breaker retrain. When the original one already has a misprint on it, and getting erratas for Buddyfight cards is a pain in the ass. I want to replace my original Origin Breaker, but no one has a copy that doesn't have the error printed on it. It's like, did they not bother to make a set for all the cards that have erratas? No, of course not. Because it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they constantly release sets. The game's over. Satsuki. There's Variable Chord. Should I left all the Omni Lords out and be like, did all of them get it? Aetir, you're for Divine Guardians. This is the card everyone talks about with this set. Take a closer look, people. The card name is literally Future Card Buddyfight. That's the name of the show. And it's a card that you can use with all flags, apparently, so that's cool. It does a lot. It's just funny that the card name is literally Future Card Buddy. Oh, okay. Jackknife Trust. So we're now entering the realm of spells. Buddy the Party. Evolution in Future. Complete next. Okay, this is where I'm going to start to go a little faster. I could care less about as I say, I could care less about spells. What Ace didn't do, the artwork for the cards do. That's adult Gaito, people. Okay. More. Oh my goodness. I only saw this online. I never thought I'd hold this card in my hand. Blissful Sun. This is something the anime also didn't do. Adult Gao with his wife Paruko. And if that is a shock for some people, you didn't get through to Ace, and it's a spoiler. This is just kawaii. Okay, Countdown. Oh. Kanata and Keisetsu. Tasuku Ryuenji. Of course. Of course Deity Garga would get a retrain, even though Deity Garga's already powerful as all hell. Same with Vanity Ep-Up Destroyer, seriously? Did that need a retrain? Oh, and these are all the SPs! Because I forgot that this set also came with these. The Drum, the Jackknife, the Bowburst Smasher, Bots, Azita Haka, Abigail, Athora, Gear God, Garga, Ep-Up Destroyer, El Quixote, Tenbu, Osmodai, Tsukikage, Miseria, Demios Sword, Gallos. Oh, there's another one behind you. Mukuru, Takasuke, and Yamigeto. Oh my. And I'm only half done, people. We got more! Ugh. Oh, I see Lost World in here. What could they possibly add to Lost World that like Lost World's already broken? Buddyfight had a problem of not maintaining a consistency in its power. Buddyfight is a game that consistently went up in power creep, and they didn't have a ban list, and competitive Buddyfight, there was barely a ban list. Lost World is like broken, and then God Clock became... Sorry. More broken. Battle of Glory. Oh, and these are straight up new cards. Okay. Okay. Did we get through all the retrains then? So we're on to new cards. Okay, no, now we're actually entering actual retrains. Not just reprinting a card, but giving it new abilities. These are kind of stuck together a little, but I'm going to go through these a little quicker. Because these are, like I said before, I will put a link in the description. Is this Rehabilitated Revolve Destroyer? So that's what Ranma's buddy is like now. Okay. Passion Eyes, also new Dragon Blood Sect. Of course. So yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to end Buddyfight content just because I got the final set. Oh, absolutely not. I'm going to keep getting sets that I don't already have. I'm going to keep opening cards. Eventually I'm going to do deck profiles. And when the time comes, I will post Buddyfight matches because I have met people that are willing to try a game. If you want to, I could go into like an in-depth video where I like take apart the entire set, go over all the cards, and be like a ranking of like what's good to play, what's not good to play. Even though this is Buddyfight, everything sees play no matter what. I would love to do a video like that where I just take apart the entire set, analyze it, and it's like, what are you gonna play? And we've entered Lost World territory. And we've entered more SPs. These are actually really cool looking SPs because it's the last set they're allowed to look gorgeous. Yu-Gi-Oh! Could never when it comes to artwork. Look at this. Like, look at this. And this. And this. And these. Whoo! Well, there you have it, people. I no longer am complaining. I'm grateful that I got this. It makes this really tame by comparison. Like I said, Buddyfight power creep is kind of a big factor of how the game evolved to the point that trying to play the game with anything that wasn't the meta, you were doomed to fail. The meta was also constantly changing. At one point, Gem Clone, I think, was meta until the release of all the impacts that stop you from reviving at 0 life, and then Thunder Empire and the Chaos, those were rampant. Then the release of Ace came, and then we got the Link Dragon Order, we got Garga, those were all over the meta for like a little while, and then Lost World came out, and then Lost World dominated the meta for ages until finally with the release of God Clock and Time Dragons, then those dominated the meta for the last year of Buddyfight. And then we got this set with all this cool stuff, and finally this. This card literally serves no purpose, but it's printed to tell the consumer, thank you for sticking with the game for only 6 years. It's a very young game. And thank you for supporting it, even through all of its power creep. Now, thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to hit the like button, subscribe, share the video for a run, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.